You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, YNR fans, Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers for the CBS soap running from Monday, July 1st, all the way through Friday, July 12th. We have a holiday in the mix here and some question marks about whether there will be a preemption. We are also heading into week 2 and 3 of July sweeps that kicked off on Thursday. These are going to be the full weeks of sweeps where everything is building up to a big crescendo. And if you are not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's dive right in with the action happening on Monday, July 1st. Abby is over in Paris to check on her mother, but we are not going to see Ashley Abbott, just conversation about Ashley. And Abby's a little upset that the whole family was keeping her in the dark, and Traci promises that won't happen again. And speaking of Traci, she has a very nice date with Dr. Alan Laurent, and they end up with a little smooch. I love that she is getting some romance. Summer is not very happy about Claire being this daily presence in her son Harrison's life, but of course that's what a nanny is a daily presence. But Summer is struggling with her jealousy. Claire, to be fair, is playing peacemaker. Summer has some things to say about Kyle being out at Jabot and going to work for Glissade, specifically for Audra. She doesn't yet know that he's working with her grandpa Victor. That's probably going to have her scratching her head too, but Summer kind of goes off on him. He's had about enough of that, and he asks Claire out to dinner, and they do have a dinner date this week. We also have Jill losing her patience with her son, Billy Abbott. He got the vote to go the way he wanted. The companies are going to unmerger, demerger, whatever that the appropriate word is for that. We are going to have, it looks like Chancellor Abbott and Hamilton Winters. Jill thinks it's a bad idea. Billy thinks he's going to be running things over at Chancellor with Lily. Lily seems to have some other agenda that remains unclear. Tuesday, July 2nd, Nikki sits down for coffee with Jack. Looks like they're over at the GCAC, and she feels very guilty about causing him problems. He opens up to her about the devastation of them having to fire Kyle. Some people have pointed out in the comments here, and I do agree that Kyle was in a top position of Jabot when Diane wasn't around, and he was doing a fine job. And I agree. It's not that he doesn't have the experience. It's just that that's not the position he's in right now. And he's acting like he is. And, you know, you still are supposed to respect your boss, even if it's your mommy. So I still maintain that he is an entitled brat. Victor is playing his cards very close to his vest. He doesn't want anybody to know exactly what he's doing until it all is happening, till all the parts are in motion. And in that vein, to satisfy Victor, Michael talks to Diane. He's supposed to be worming his way closer to her. Michael does consider himself Diane's friend. He opens up to her, but there is an ulterior motive there. I'm just not sure how far Michael is willing to go, and I think it's going to depend on exactly what Victor demands that he do, but I'm guessing Michael's task is to destabilize Diane and Jack's marriage, while Victor has Kyle destabilizing Jack's company, Jabot. Wednesday, July 3rd, Jack has found out that Kyle is working for Victor. Victor owns Glissade. Kyle's working for him. Jack is not happy, and he goes off on his son. Nate and Audra have sparks flying on Wednesday. I'm actually excited about that pairing. I like them both. I feel like neither of them has had a really good storyline in a while. Audra's kind of been all over the place. It feels like they don't know what to do with either one of them. So maybe together it'll either be a disaster or a good storyline. We'll see. And Chance wonders why Billy is doing what he's doing, you know, trying to get the companies ripped apart, wanting the Abbott name on them. I mean, I'm guessing Chancellor will stay at Chancellor Abbott and not go over to Hamilton Winters, but I think he wants to feel good about staying. So Thursday, July 4th is Independence Day. Based on past past years, many, many years of CBS daytime, they generally don't air a new episode on July 4th. But this year, they did air a new one on Memorial Day. Right now, Cable Guide, TV Guide are all still showing a new episode on Thursday in the U.S. However, the last time there was a holiday, they kept it looking new on that schedule, and then they aired a preemption anyway. So just be prepared when you go to your DVR on Thursday. It might be a rerun. If it is a rerun and it's coded as a new episode, episode 191, you're going to want to delete that episode because it'll mess up your cable box recordings. If your cable box thinks it's already recorded 191 and they do a preemption, then Friday they'll be airing 191, but your DVR already thinks you have it because it taped the rerun under that recording. It's all down to the programming. And whenever there's a preemption like that and it's still showing up as new, it will mess up all your stuff. So just be wary. If they do air a new episode, and they may, that'll be the day Chelsea and Adam kiss. I've had somebody in the comments here arguing with me that the Chelsea Adam kiss already aired. It did not. It should be Thursday the 4th. And the thing is, I don't know if they got confused because that kiss was shown at the end of Friday's episode in the promo. Maybe they just zoned out and didn't hear the next week on. I think the rest of us who did hear that do know Chelsea and Adam kiss hasn't happened yet. And they are spending time together in the hotel room in Maryland. They are reminiscing. There's a kiss. It looks like they both lean in. It's hard to say just from the promo who exactly is initiating, but they are both into it. And it could be more after that. You never know. Diane faces consequences for all the mess with Kyle at Jabot, and the war, the Abbott-Newman feud is on again, the war that no one asked for. Friday, July 5th, Adam and Chelsea make a pact. They swear to something, and I'm guessing it's to keep whatever they did, to whatever extent they did it, in Maryland, a secret from their partners back home. Victor and Kyle cut a deal on Friday, and Summer asked her parents to help her with something. Maybe it's something to do with Claire. That takes us to the week of July 8th through the 12th. Kyle and Victor are absolutely determined to topple Jabot. They want to burn things down, so they are the perfect partners in corporate sabotage right now. Nikki is going to be absolutely furious when she finds out what Victor is up to, that he is targeting Jack. Chelsea and Adam may be tempted to repeat what they did in Maryland. I wonder if we're going to have a full-fledged secret affair. There's going to be more family angst for Victoria and her 3 kids that are in town. Katie is angry about Claire's presence in their lives, and I think that's going to amp up during sweeps. Sharon is in crisis. Mariah is worried, and I just wonder if someone's going to alert Nick that he should probably be there for her. Michael takes aim at Diane's marriage, but I just wonder how much follow-through there will be in the end. Summer is determined to push Claire away and is very worried about Kyle's judgment, given the recent behaviors and choices he's making. And Claire and Kyle have a second date. Those are all of our Y&R 2-week spoilers. Drop your comments on what you are excited to see. If you're following us, thank you. If you're not, please click subscribe. Definitely come back soon. We're talking Young and the Restless 7 days a week with me, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.